Hey guys, so my supporter Flojo sent me an email and TMZ just dropped an article and I kind of probably going to review it while we're live, but I wanted to tell you guys what this article said because I'm in shocked a little bit because of what it says. It says exclusive, Celeste Rivas body found in frozen state. Cause of death may never be determined. Okay. And as a result, it looks like the LA County Medical Examiner will not be able to establish a cause of death. Sources directly connected to the investigation tell TMZ. According to those sources, the medical examiner received the body in horrendous conditions. It was decapitated. And while the torso was intact, the limbs had been removed and cut into multiple pieces. We're told all of the body parts were partially frozen and had apparently been thawing out while sitting in the trunk of D4VD's Tesla. Remember, D4VD's vehicle had not been moved for several days when it was parked on a Hollywood Hills street near his rental home, which resulted in it getting towed and then the body being found. As TMZ reported, Celeste's body was in such bad shape initially, investigators did not know if it was male or female. When the body was received by the ME's office, the initial determination was this was a victim of an apparent homicide. But our sources say that the ME is now having trouble establishing an official manner or cause of death, and it will most likely be undetermined. Other sources connected to the investigation tell TMZ and the LAPD robbery homicide division is viewing Celeste's death as a homicide, even if the official cause of death is undetermined. Authorities can move forward with an arrest. Oh my God. She was decapitated. Her limbs were missing. TMZ broke the story. D4VD is now considered a suspect in Celeste's death. What's more, TMZ has learned that there's a second suspect. That's what they said today, which we kind of felt like that. We knew that. Mark Garagos and TMZ, they did the Angry Disgruntled Men podcast, and they wouldn't say names, but apparently Mark Garagos knows who the second person is. TMZ also broke the story. A critical part of the case involves a trip investigators say D4VD took to a remote area of Santa Barbara County in the middle of the night back in the spring, where he spent 2 hours. Her death will likely be ruled, I guess, undetermined, right? By the ME's office, at least. But LAPD, it looks like they're still moving forward with charges, which I think that's fantastic. And I'm so happy to hear that. But guys, I still go back to when I was live and I was telling you guys, y'all, if she was frozen, she was in a bag frozen. Somebody kept her frozen. Somebody kept her stored in a freezer. Somebody would have had to have known what was going on, that they put her frozen there, right? Like they left her, that they froze her. And then they brought her and then they put her in the Tesla of his car. Who does that? Who does that? Right? If she had not been put back in that car, I don't think she would have been found, guys. She would have been, like I said before, another missing girl in a missing poster where people are thinking that she's out there missing when in reality she was already gone. What happened to her? Did she threaten D4VD David to speak out about their relationship? Did this lead to this? Like, what is it? What happened? What happened? I don't know how the ME doesn't rule. I guess there's maybe a scientific, there's got to be something more to the MEs not wanting to rule this a homicide because of maybe the science, maybe the body's so badly decomposed they can't determine how she actually died. Clearly, to me, she didn't cut herself up, y'all. She didn't put herself in the car. She didn't put herself in a plastic bag. She did not decapitate herself. None of this happened. She didn't do this to herself. And the fact that this man went about his life doing lives, going on tour, doing interviews. If she died in February or in the springtime, whatever that time is, April, March, May, okay, those 3 months, he went to Coachella. He did interviews. He was posing pictures, smiling. You know, those pictures, the video out there of him singing in that concert where he's bawling, where he's talking about in the back of my mind, you died. I wonder if that was like his conscience just letting him know. Or maybe Celeste's voice or something that would have said to him, yo, you will never rest. You'll never be okay because of this. Again, he has not been formally charged. It's been said that he's been named as a suspect, but yo, I just can't get over the brutality of this, the way it's being reported. It's so brutal to have a child go through this. And I do wonder if she threatened to speak out and he just couldn't have that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to be live tomorrow. We'll talk more tomorrow about this. I'm just trying to process this whole thing. I'm just in shock. I really am. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.